Hi everyone, welcome to Dad Makes Things. Today what we're going to be making is a no-brainer. This is something everybody should be doing. It's really good for you. It's nutritious. We're going to be making microgreens. Microgreens are basically this, after you plant vegetable seeds, they grow up until they're, maybe a couple inches tall. They have all of the nutrients packed in them that they're going to need to grow up to a big, large plant. But what we do is we cut them once they get to about, 3 or 4 inches tall. And then you can use them in a salad. You could put them on sandwiches. You could put them on a hamburger. You could make smoothies out of them. There's a lot of stuff you could do with them. They're really good for you. They're packed full of nutrition. Seriously, very high in nutrition. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. If you're living in, the north, like I am, I live in Wisconsin. We have winter. These grow right in your house. All you need is like one little light bulb that is like a grow light. You can get that at Home Depot or Lowe's or Walmart or anywhere. They're super cheap. This is a very good thing to do for anybody looking to just grow a little bit of food in their house, which is very nutritious, easy to do, and well worth your time. So here's how you do it in a nutshell. So you can do it in whatever planting things that you'd like. I like these shallower ones. These are little shallow, I don't know if they're 10 by 10 flats. I don't know if that's what they're called. But these are 10 by 10 flats. I got 2 of them. I've got more, but for this demonstration, I have 2 of them. One of them I drilled holes in the bottom, and the other one does not have holes. And what I'm doing is I'm basically putting one inside the other, so when I put dirt in there and I water it, it will, drain through the dirt, go through those holes, and just catch in here. So you start with a little flat like this. I can put a link to them in the description below. If you're interested in getting them, you can just reuse these. I reuse these over and over. The other thing that you're going to need is some dirt, whatever type of potting dirt that you choose. Everybody's got opinions about everything. So, I mean, if you go on to other microgreen things, under other microgreen videos, I'm sure everybody will have opinions about this and that. Every dirt that I've basically tried has worked. So I have a bucket here full of dirt. I've got a cup, and I'm basically just filling it up, to about 3/4 the height of the flat. This dirt I haven't touched in a while. It's a little bit chunky. This is a very mulchy type of one that allows moisture to go through it pretty quickly. Probably fast forward through this so you don't have to sit and watch me put dirt in here. One more should be enough. All right. So I got some dirt in there. The next thing you're going to want to do is take it, kind of even it out so it's nice and flat. Get big chunks out of there because you want a pretty flat surface. I take this little piece of 2x4 to just flatten it out and slightly compact it. You're not cranking on it to compact it, but you just want a nice, smooth area around like this. That's slightly compacted. So now I have my dirt inside there, slightly compacted. And the next thing we're going to do is, let me grab some water. All right, I got some water right here. You can use whatever spray bottle you want. I've got this little hand pumped water sprayer. So I'm just going to take the flat that I have here with the compacted dirt and just soak it. So I'm just going over it, spraying it down until it's got a good soak to it. Putting plenty of water on there. At the beginning stages of this, the plants really enjoy the moisture. So I put a pretty good amount of water on it. After that, you're going to choose the type of seed you're going to grow. I really like kale and broccoli and leek. The kale and the broccoli is good on everything, good in salads, good on sandwiches, but I really love making the kale micrograin shakes. They're really good and they're really delicious. I will link these seeds down in the description, but this is just a little bottle full of kale seeds. And I'm just gonna sprinkle them. And I'm gonna sprinkle them pretty liberally. It's going to look like basically you're covering the bottom with these seeds. And I'll show you what I mean as soon as I get this here. Okay, so let's go on to the next step. Just wanted to show you a close-up about how densely I put these seeds. So there's all these round seeds. Some areas are a little bit more than others, a little bit more dense than others, and I'll just go in and kind of make sure. Remember, I sprayed them with water and then I put these on. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is taking my block and just compacting just a little bit. So I'm just pushing down, not hard, but I'm just kind of pushing them down into the dirt. Very gentle squish, so they're just down there a little bit. Good, I'll usually get 1 or 2 on there. Those are lightly compacted down there now. So the next thing I'm gonna do is spray them with a little bit more water. So now I'm gonna really go over them, and you can see it's saturating these. Really want to get a good soak for this part. Okay, once you have a good soak, what a lot of people do, and which I do too, I don't know necessarily if you have to, is I lightly spray a little bit of hydrogen peroxide solution, just very couple squirts of it. And what that does is just makes it so it's less likely to get things growing in there, and it just keeps it from any type of fungus or any kind of thing that would potentially grow in there. So what I've done is I've got my black flat. I have one with holes in it on top of another one that catches the water so that it can drain through. I squirted it, I put the dirt in it and I compacted it down a little bit. I squirted it with water just to get it nice and damp. I took some seeds and put it all over there so that it's pretty much covered. Squirted it again with some water and then hit it with just a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. So that's it so far. Like I said, this is very easy. Okay, so I'm growing kale. So now we've got the seeds already, they're watered, they're ready to go. The next thing you have to do is put them in a dark place that remains humid for the next couple days. So what that means to me is I have just like a plastic kind of Tupperware thing that I bought at Walmart, and then I put a black garbage bag on the inside just to blacken it out, because the two things you want is it to keep the moisture in and also it to be completely dark. With different types of seeds, you might have to put some pressure on the seeds, but for this, kale, broccoli, leek, different salad mix, it's very easy. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is take it, put it inside this darkened area that will keep the moisture in, close the top, and once it's in there, we just let it sit. In a couple days, you'll start to see little white sprouts sprouting out, and then you got it. After about a week or a little bit more, we'll have a microgreen, which is about this tall, and I'll show you the process from there. But so far, this is all you need to do. Now all you just have to do is wait. You're gonna love them if you try this. Believe me, they're excellent. Okay, here's day one. See, the seeds still haven't sprouted yet. I'm gonna just add a little bit of water. And then cover them right back up again. Saturate them down with some water. Water them once every day or twice every day. And we'll come back tomorrow and take a look at them again tomorrow and see if they've sprouted yet. Okay, everyone, here's day 2. Look, watering it. You can see that there's getting to be little, I don't know, roots or stems that are starting to pop out. You can see those very, very tiny ones. They're easier to see off camera, but there's like little white roots starting. So day 2. Here we go. There. It's very nice growing here. A couple more days. Okay, here's day 3 of them. You can see what kind of looks like, I don't know, like some sort of fungus or something, but it's not. It's just the roots. You'll notice as soon as I water it here, those will disappear right away. But anyway, this is day 4. All right, everyone, hello. It's been about 7 days since I've started these kale microgreens. We're going to show you, I've been showing you their progress over time, over the last week. Here it is. They've gotten kind of tall. You can see they don't have any green in them yet. That's what we're going to be doing now. We're going to be setting them underneath a light, which will green them up, get the chlorophyll in them, and they should be ready within a day or 2. You could put them outside if you're in some place that has a lot of sun. Otherwise, if you have a simple grow light, you can put it under that. Within a day, you're going to see them turn green. So yeah, that's the next step. Let's put them underneath a light and see what happens. So there's my workshop light, which also can double for a grow light. So let's see what happens. I would say within a day, we'll be eating these bad boys. Okay, hi everyone, the microgreens are finished. They turned out really, really good. These were the kale microgreens that I started about a week ago. They grew really well. I'm about to go make a nice smoothie out of these. These could be used for sandwiches, for salads or smoothies or whatever, but these are full of nutrients. These are really considered a superfood. I think people will be hearing more and more about these just because of how much of a nutritious punch that they add to the kitchen. So if you have any questions about it, let me know. If you have any suggestions, let me know. But other than that, these are the microgreens, and Dad makes things out.